case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In the 1984 Supreme Court case, United States v. Powell, the issue of whether a defendant could challenge inconsistent verdicts was examined. The court ultimately decided that a defendant cannot challenge such verdicts, even if they result from jury error or irrationality, and must accept the verdicts on which they are convicted, despite any inconsistencies. The case began with Betty Lou Powell, who was involved in her husband's drug distribution business in San Diego, California. Federal authorities recorded multiple conversations between Betty Lou, her husband, and her son collaborating in the distribution of drugs and collection of payments. She was also recorded booking an airline ticket for her husband under a false name. Later, being warned about a wiretap, she fled to Los Angeles, where she was arrested by FBI agents and charged with possession of drugs, firearms, silencers, and cash. Betty Lou was found guilty of using the telephone to facilitate drug offenses, but acquitted of conspiracy and possession charges. However, the Court of Appeals then overturned the decision, stating that it was inconsistent with the acquittals. This led the Supreme Court to review the case and determine whether the Court of Appeals correctly applied an exception to the Dunn rule. The Supreme Court found that the Court of Appeals made an error in recognizing an exception to the Dunn rule when the jury acquitted a defendant of a predicate felony, but convicted on the compound felony. The court reversed the appellate court's judgment and upheld the Dunn v. United States rule, stating that the defendant must accept the burden of conviction despite the verdicts being irreconcilable.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit LSD.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.